All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to cut right through all that AI hype. We're seeing this massive shift happening where, these abstract ideas are finally turning into really powerful practical tools. So let's dive into the 3 key signals that show it's actually working right now.
Yeah, for a while now, it feels like the whole AI conversation has just been about what could be, all future potential. But the signals we're tracking, they show a really definitive shift. It feels like the hype is finally giving way to tangible reality. These big, abstract ideas are becoming concrete, working tools that you can actually use.
So that's the big question, right? With all the noise out there, what's really delivering real value today? That's what we're going to do. We're cutting through all that clutter to focus on 3 key signals. Signals that really show where AI is making its most significant impact right this minute.
Okay, first up, signal number 1. AI is getting practical. And our first signal is all about one thing: utility. We're seeing this really distinct wave of AI tools that aren't just designed to be clever. No, they're designed to be genuinely useful, solving very specific problems for businesses and for you and me. Just take a look at some of these recent launches. You've got Finsight AI, which digs through your data to pull out those hidden insights. Then there's Davina Private AI. This thing securely connects to over 120 of your apps, basically acting like a central brain for your entire business. And for all you marketers out there, BuzzChat lets you literally talk to your Meta ads campaigns. How cool is that? And it's not all business. On the fun side, there's SantaCalls.ai, which really shows AI's power to just engage, right? Offering free interactive calls from an AI Santa.
And what's so interesting here is the spectrum you're seeing. On one end, you've got these super powerful business tools just driving efficiency through the roof. And on the other, fun, engaging consumer experiences. So this isn't just one type of AI anymore. We're talking about a real broadening of applications that are becoming part of our daily lives, both professionally and personally.
But look, practical tools are just one part of the story. Let's move to signal number 2. Research is pushing new frontiers. Our second signal shows how the foundational research, the really deep stuff, is also evolving. It's not just pushing AI's capabilities, it's also starting to seriously examine its impact on all of us, on society. So you see this number, 500 plus? What's that all about? Well, that is the number of professionals. We're talking consultants, data analysts, managers who took part in a huge experiment, an experiment to measure AI's real-world impact on productivity. This is exactly what I mean. We're moving from just theory to hard, tangible data. And that research, it introduced this, groundbreaking concept called scaling laws for economic impacts. I know, it sounds like a fancy term, but it's actually a simple, really powerful idea. It's basically a formula that directly links an AI's training power, how much compute it has, to how much faster it helps a professional get their job done. It's cause and effect. And the results they found? They're absolutely stunning. The study found that for each year of AI model progress, it cut the time it took for professionals to do their tasks by a staggering 8%. I mean, just stop and think about that for a second. That is a massive, quantifiable productivity gain year over year.
And this right here, this shows you just how much the focus of research is changing. It's not about theoretical benchmarks anymore. Not at all. This quote, it's from a study that tested an LLM on real medication safety data from the UK's National Health Service. We're talking about AI being pressure tested in literally the most critical, high-stakes environments you can imagine.
Okay, on to our third and final signal. The enterprise plugs in. Look, for AI to truly reshape our economy, the big players, large enterprises, they need the right pipes and plumbing to adopt it at scale. And that infrastructure, it's finally being built right now.
The AI journey for a big company is really complicated. It's not just one thing. You got to build models, then you have to deploy and manage them, and you need to accelerate the whole development process. It's a lot. And that's exactly why this new partnership between Amazon Web Services and Weights and Biases is such a big deal. They're streamlining this entire process, making it so much easier for businesses to go from just an idea to a fully integrated AI solution.
All right, so what does it all mean? Let's recap. We've got practical products hitting the market, we've got research that shows real, quantifiable impact, and we've got the infrastructure being built for big businesses to plug in. So when you put all 3 of those signals together, what's the big picture here?
The big takeaway is this. We're seeing a fundamental shift toward AI solutions that are accessible and user-centric. It's all about you. It doesn't matter if you're an analyst, a marketer, or honestly just looking to have some fun. AI is being designed to be more intuitive and more useful for everyone.
But, and this is a big but, all of this incredible progress creates this unavoidable tension. Think of it like a car. On one side, you have the engine, right? That's the rapid innovation, the incredibly powerful tools, the huge economic gains just pushing everything forward at full speed. But on the other side, you have the brakes. And that's the growing need for governance, the big ethical questions, the serious concerns around data privacy and intellectual property. And now that AI is touching everything from our healthcare data to creative work, this conflict, it's not theoretical anymore. This is what's going to define the entire next chapter for AI.
And all of this leaves us with one final, really provocative question to think about. As these AI tools become just everywhere, woven into our daily work and our creativity, who's ultimately responsible for what they produce? Who actually owns the outcome? That is the incredibly complex conversation that all of us are going to be navigating next. Thanks for joining.